We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
if you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man seminar in Las Vegas, Nevada, Labor Day weekend, September 3rd, featuring Boss Mac Topsoil, Steve the Dean Williams, Mr. 1950, Afi Kingdom, King Dre, and hosted by Miles Cunningham and yours truly, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game. So make sure you click the link below to get your tickets today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLucario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Hold on. 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I know y'all can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Let me know. We good now? We good now? Okay, cool. Yeah, the fucking these fucking goddamn joints in the hotels be crazy. But we good now, man. We are good right the fuck now. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. So shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Today's show is very important. Very, 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 very fucking important. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the chat who we got up here in the chat. We got, let me see who we got up in here. Let me see. My shit going slow as fuck. I can't see nobody. All right, let me see. Let me bring it back to the beginning. But shout out to everybody. We got AT in the chat, Soulmonger, Explode, P. Wayne, AJ Lindo, Hayes in the building, J98, Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to who else we got up in here? Red Renee, Hayes, what's good? Jug Season in the building. Shout out to my sexy lady, April MC in the motherfucking building. What's going on? What's going on? Who else we got up in here? Jedi James. Who else we got up in here? King Solar was popping with you. Who else we got up in here? King Ken was good. Kenwood Drive was popping. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We about to go in on this video. So today's topic is sexually undesirable males will continue to lose unless they do this, right? So we about to get into this. So what am I talking about here? You have a lot of guys who are in situations out here in this game right now where they're having a hard time attracting women, having sex with women, getting dates with women. And what I noticed, this is what I'm noticing a lot. A lot of guys are going towards saying, you know what? I just need to pay for it. The only way to get a hot girl is to pay for it. These modern women out here, I can't get shit popping, right? So I'm going to show you guys some things today that, that we got. I got to show it, man. I got to fucking show some of these things today because, this is a teachable moment, people. So let me, I'm going to bring up some screenshots real quick first. Let me bring up some screenshots real quick. But before we do the screenshots, let me bring up this video. So I saw this video. Shout out to Minister Jap. I saw a video on his in his YouTube, not his YouTube, his Instagram. Basically, the video was this dude, talking about how it's smarter to pay for pussy and all that other goofy shit that niggas be saying, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this video real quick. Hopefully, it plays smoothly, and then I'm gonna get back to the comments and everything that happened under the video. So let me play this real quick. All right, check
and I'm
this out.
explaining to him that it's cheaper to pay for the than to get it for free, right? He like, that don't make no sense. What the is you talking about? So boom, say a chick want $200-300 or a rack 500 for the whatever she want, right? If you don't pay for it, like, here's some bread, you're gonna spend at least that, if not more, trying to get the right? You take her on dates, you text messaging, you sending flowers, you buying her lunch, you doing all this to get the it's gonna add up to more than what you would have just gave her. You just give her a little $250, huh? Here's your $250, you get your nut, get the up out of here. No, you take her on date, you gotta get an outfit for the date for yourself, you might have to buy her an outfit, all this extra when it's cheaper to just pay her for her. Thank you for your service, ma'am. Have a good day.
Hold on, let me unmute. All right, I gotta hit him with this. All right, why is this shit still playing? Okay, there we go. So y'all motherfuckers is messed up in the chat talking about he looked like Bruce Willis and shit. That's crazy. So that's what he was saying, right? He was saying on this shit, right? Basically the same shit niggas say all the time where it's cheaper to keep her and all that other goofy shit. Right now, what happened was that on that video, under that video, what I did was I left a comment, right? And let me find this comment real quick so that I can show you the comment that I left. And I'm going to show you the comment that someone else replied to me after my comment, right? So I went under that video and I wrote this. So I said this right here. Hold on, let me make sure it gets on the screen. So I said, trick logic. I go on Tinder, match with a woman, FaceTime her, speak to her for 3 minutes, and she comes to the house in an hour. Money spent is $0. Step up your game. You feel what I'm saying? Step up your motherfucking game. You understand? Now, this dude right here, he replied to the fucking comment that I wrote, right? But he was actually talking to Minister Jap when he was replying to this comment. So basically, this dude, he says, at Minister Jap, and he's talking about me in this comment. So this guy who replied to Minister Jap, but he's actually talking about me and my response. So he says, you believe this hunk of bullshit because you at that computer all day and not outside. This nigga, who he's talking about me, ain't banging no cute bitches with 1 hour and 30 minutes on Tinder. Can we be realistic? Show us some of your bitches you got in from, like you telling these men, cuz they on here lying to be like you tell them they should be. I can't stand these guys. I can't write. Men who actually get women know what it takes and how easy the low caliber hoes, but ain't nobody looking for the bottom feeders. Ain't nobody with visible wealth banging no hoes off conversation alone. We not 15 years old. You're going to take some time and effort to get some pussy without paying, and it ain't going to happen in one day often. We need more real men who tell the truth, not you blaxploitation pretend pimps of the 2020s. All right. So this nigga, so he's talking all that shit, guys, right? So now, see, now I didn't want to do this, and this is the thing, right? So, so he's basically saying, ain't no way in hell you're gonna be able to get chicks off of Tinder, within an hour and get them to your crib and all this other shit, right? And see, this is what sexually undesirable men do. Because they, in their experience, don't know how to attract women, because they've never had situations where women were actually interested in them, right? Then this is what they come to. They're like, this dude has to be lying. How the fuck can you actually have sex with a girl that quick? How the fuck can this go down? And what I'm trying to tell you guys is that this type of shit goes down. Right now, this is the thing. I want to show you guys my Tinder bio real quick, right? And I'm gonna just read the bio real quick. So it says author, speaker, filmmaker, entrepreneur. I live a non-monogamous lifestyle, looking for a woman to exchange orgasms with on a consistent basis. I dare you to swipe right. I promise you'll fall in love with me. And I put my height. You feel what I'm saying? Now, before I continue, right, I want to say, out of respect for the women who match with me, I cut off their faces. I'm about to show you some stuff. And out of respect for my girl, I don't really like to put these things out there, but this has to be a teachable moment, because to be honest, I'm really pissed off and disappointed that at this point, these modern males out here still don't fucking get it. You understand what I'm saying? So let me just show you a few little screenshots of what's being said here. And, and again, this is not to, like brag or whatever it is like that. I just want to show as a teachable moment, because you remember he's like, oh, women aren't like this, and this is also show you how women will think and how sexual women can get or whatever, right? So let's start off real small real quick. So this one right here, let me make sure this goes onto the screen. I got to double check on my thing. So it says, I'm intrigued by your profile, right? So real simple, she's intrigued by the profile because in the profile I'm basically talking about casual sex and all that other stuff. Right now, let's move on to another screenshot real quick. So this girl says, let me get to this next one. She says, oh, hola, papi, I bet you have a big dick.
Dick is a gift. You understand? So this is the messages
It's a gift.
that are
It's a
being
gift.
sent here. You feel what I'm saying? Now let's try to, you know, find another one real quick. All right. So there's another one, a different chick or whatever. This chick says, remember, this is just teachable moments. I said, hey, are you free later today? She says, come to fuck me now. I think she didn't speak English that great, but that's what she says in the joint. You feel what I'm saying? That's what she says. Right? Now, again, this is all off of Tinder. This is all off of Tinder. You feel what I'm saying? Let me show you another one real quick. Let me see what this says. Hold on. She says, looking to get done of the orgasms you're so willingly passing out. I think she meant to say one of the orgasms or whatever, but she's responding to what I said in the profile, right? So that's another one. Let me do one more real quick. Let me do one more. Let me get one more real quick out of here. So this chick says right here, since we both know what we want, I'm going to ask up front. I like a man who is at least 8 inches. Hope that's you. Okay, so that's what that other chick says right there, right? So I just put that up not to, because I don't remember. I don't like doing this shit. I really don't. Like I feel it's you know, I don't like doing it. But the thing is, I have to do this shit because there's too many fucking morons out here who it's like I got to do this for the losers now. Like, see, because I want the losers to stop being losers. You understand? Like I really care about the losers because I don't want y'all to be losers. And it's like you have to sometimes show these losers what's actually happening here in real life. You understand? But see, you know, I have to cut off the pictures and cut off their names so, you know, nobody knows who that is. And also, you know, this is just a teachable moment. Right now, guys, if you want to learn this stuff, again, make sure that you go to badboymembership.com because I teach you how to do this on the Bad Boy membership because I have programs on there like, you know, advanced online game, which teaches you how to make this happen. I also have another program on there called how to take pictures that'll get you laid on the online dating sites, right? And I also have, you know, this other one right here that'll teach you how to send the messages. So how to send messages that'll get you laid on online dating apps. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all, you know, how to do the online thing. And see, that's just me talking about online stuff. That's not even to mention, like, imagine you meet women in the street, at a bar, club, whatever, you can still hook up with these girls. But the guy that was responding to the video that left the message, he was saying, yo, you're lying. There's no way in the world that women are just going to want to fuck you like that, right? But that's loser talk. This is what I keep trying to tell you guys. This is loser talk. All of that shit where niggas is talking about Western women and women out here, they don't, you know, they just trying to use you for that shit. Loser talk, right? Oh, I got to go overseas and get a girl because you can't get Western women. Loser talk. Do you see what I'm saying? Loser talk, right? So the problem is that sexually undesirable males are going to continue to lose if they keep embracing being a loser. You understand? See, the more you embrace being a loser, the more you're going to lose. And you're going to continue to lose. You understand? Because this shit right here is just a lot of low self-esteem where guys don't believe. Because remember, in his thing right here, let me bring it up one more time just so we could analyze this real quick, right? Because remember, in his you know, in his little rant or whatever, he said, you know, and this is another thing I want to point. He said, show us some of the bitches you got in because he was saying that you know, you get the low caliber hoes that want to fuck. So a lot of guys think that if you get a woman who wants to have sex with you quickly, there's something wrong with her. She's low caliber, she's whack, and all this other stuff, right? And that's the guy putting the woman on the pedestal because he thinks that in order to really make shit happen with, you know, hot women or women he desires, you got to go through a whole fucking, you know, you feel what I'm saying? This is terrible. Let me get up on this. This is anonymous. What's going on? Who's this? Yo. Hello. Anonymous. Going once? Going twice? All right, you're out of there.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
All right. But yeah, that's the thing, you know. So you have so many guys out here who are on this loser shit, and that's why, you know, they can't make shit happen. It's unfortunate, right? And it's funny because I got sent this video by my dude Mark Murphy. He sent me this video, and I was watching this shit, and the whole time I was shaking my fucking head. I couldn't believe it, and you know, it's sad. And so I'm gonna play some of this video. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to play the audio out of my phone because it'll go a little faster that way because I'm on the, you know, the what you call it? I'm on the internet on the fucking joint. You say you're getting static? Can you guys hear me? You said it's getting staticky? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Where's the status? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me and shit. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. You said it's went in and out? Let me see. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. Okay, I'm looking at the playback. I can hear it fine, so I don't know. Okay, so y'all can hear me? Everything good? All right, cool. So let me try to do this. I want to pull up this video real quick, and then I want to show you guys the type of bullshit that's out here with these dudes who are on some loser ass shit. Hold on, let me play this real quick. Okay, let's start this up. All right.
It's true what they say. Marriage is the only contract that pays someone to break it. It's just not worth it.
Let me know if you guys can hear that, right? I'm playing it off my phone. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Maybe it was 50 years ago, but now it's just a mistake. In a recent video, we saw a single father lay out some truth bombs for everyone. He says that the real reason men won't date anymore is because it's just not beneficial for men anymore. The minimum they can get from this so-called contract is a woman who occasionally allows the man to have some physical intimacy. Other than that, there's nothing. There's no respect. There's no understanding, and there's no balance. Men would rather pay a professional woman to have physical relations with her than marry someone and end up affording her lifestyle for the rest of their life.
So basically, they're saying men would rather pay a professional, you know, a fucking hoe, a escort or whatever, than to have a wife. You understand what I'm saying? This is the shit that they're talking about. And you know, what the crazy part about this is that a lot of guys really believe this type of bullshit. But I'm gonna keep playing so you guys can hear the fuckery that's going on in this shit. But let's continue.
And if they get divorced, then he's supposed to pay half of his earnings for the rest of his existence to the woman who will go on to live a better life with another man. Marriage is the least cost-effective way of having physical relations. Statistics have shown men who choose not to have intimate settings outside of marriage have much less intimacy in that lifetime of marriage than men who choose to remain single and pursue physical intimacy through professional women.
So basically what he said was this. He said that men who are in marriages get less physical intimacy than guys who don't get married and hire hoes. You understand? So basically he's saying that these guys out here who have wives, the wives ain't trying to fuck them. And the guys who don't have wives, when they pay for hoes, they're getting more sex than the guys who have wives. Now, see, the reason why shit like that happens is because these guys marry women who don't like them. You understand? These guys marry women who are not really sexually attracted to them. And this is the type of shit that happens. Right? So these dudes, these are the guys who end up sleeping on the couch. These are the guys who are ran by the women. These are the guys whose women is running the show in a lot of cases. Let's continue.
While also having much less financial burden and commitment. They actually are getting what they pay for. It makes complete sense. There is no value in dating for a man. It is absolutely a waste of time, money, energy, effort, and life. Experiences and memories. Yeah, sure. All pretense under the auspices of an eventual inevitable breakup. Unrealistic expectations. Every man needs loving touch and release. That's why you don't date and don't go back. Dating an attractive woman in her 30s costs in the ballpark of $10,000 to $15,000 per year minimum. Add another.
Wait, he said dating an attractive woman costs $10,000 to $15,000 per year. What in the fuck are these niggas talking about? What is wrong with these niggas? Yo, these dudes, I swear, this is most of the shit you hear on YouTube. But let's continue.
25% if she does have her own children. Then compare the whole shebang to hiring a drama-free professional. If you think about it, paying for professional intimacy means ensuring a girl will be on her best behavior, will give a good time in bed, won't stay and empty your fridge or trash or rearrange stuff.
He said paying for a professional will ensure that you have a good time in bed. She won't do all this other extra shit and, all this other fucked up shit. You know what else will ensure that? If you have some motherfucking game. You see what I'm saying? If you have some motherfucking game, you ain't got to worry about this shit. What is wrong with these niggas? But let's continue.
Sleep over and expect to hang out the next day and won't post drama on Facebook about you. That's a much better deal for men than dealing with the constant drama that results as a consequence of marriage. Never.
So he said the constant drama that results of a consequence of marriage is those things, those other things. But if you hire a professional, if you hire a whore, you ain't gotta worry about that. But see, if you actually had game, you know how to talk to women and you influence women and you make shit happen with women, then you ain't got to deal with that shit. But the problem is guys don't know how to deal with women. And so therefore, because they don't know how to deal with women, they got to go through that shit. Because this is the thing. It's not to say that you're going to be in a situation and women are going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. But guess what? If you're in a situation and a woman respects you because you've actually created a situation to where she understands the dynamic between you and her. She understands what's cool to do and what's not cool to do. She understands that if she goes like out of line, that she's going to get checked. And if she continues to go out of line, then it's about to be a fucking wrap. Then it's all good. But see, what these dudes are trying to do is they're trying to find ways to, be in these situations where they don't have to deal with anything but just getting pussy. But the reason why they're just trying to get pussy is because they don't know how to utilize a woman for anything more than just pussy. And that's usually what guys who don't have game do. When guys don't have game, they just regulate women to just pussy because they hold pussy on the pedestal because it's hard for them to get pussy in the first place. But if they were able to get pussy in the first place, then getting pussy would be easy. This is why Steve says, the pussy is already mine. This is what he talks about. That's what he means. So he's not worried about that shit. But guys who don't get pussy are always worried about getting pussy. So they'll do goofy shit like get into long-term relationships with women who don't like them to get access to pussy. And then when they're in these relationships, they're bitching and moaning that the woman has an attitude, the women don't respect them, the woman is withholding sex, all this other shit. But they didn't realize that the women wasn't interested in them anyway. And the reason why they got to that situation is because they traded their manhood for some fucking pussy. Terrible. Terrible. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Never give any woman a 100% of you or your hard-earned life savings. It takes a lifetime to know if she is trustworthy or not. Not to mention modern-day women who have traded happiness and family and the treasure of life, such as children, for material lifestyle and money.
Wait. Hold on. Let me try to bring that back just a second, just a smidget. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring that back. Let me see if I can bring it back. He said women traded happy marriages and family for another lifestyle. Let's try to hear that again.
100% of you or your hard-earned life savings. It takes a lifetime to know if she is trustworthy or not. Not to mention modern-day women who have traded happiness and family and the treasure of life, such as children, for material lifestyle and money.
So he said that women traded the happiness of marriage and kids for the material life of money. Aww. See, this is what a lot of modern males do. They project what they want on the woman. You're telling me you don't want this happy lifestyle of husband and children? No, nigga, that's what you want. See, this is what you guys got to understand. There's a lot of women out here who don't give a fuck about that shit like that. Y'all don't understand this shit. Y'all want that shit. That's your ideal. You understand? You see what I'm saying? That's your ideal thing. That's not her ideal thing. You're projecting your ideal thing on her. See, that's what a lot of modern males don't understand. Now, are there women who want marriage and kids? Of course. Of course. And some of those women get married. Some of those women are in long-term relationships. But there are women who don't really give a fuck about it like that. Or they've probably actually been in a marriage before to another beta male nigga, and that shit ain't work out. You understand what I'm saying? Crazy. But let's continue. Let's continue.
All you are to her is an ATM and a babysitter so she can live the single life again and leave her kids with you while she goes on girls' night out weekend.
He said, all you are to her is an ATM and a babysitter so that she can leave the kids with you and go out on girls' night out. Aww. These guys, they're so sensitive, man. They're so sensitive. This is crazy. See, again, this is a guy, or these are the type of males who don't know how to control their own lives, and therefore they don't know how to have a structure in their lives so that women can follow them. It's terrible. Let's continue.
With all her single girlfriends, comes home after midnight drunk with her clothes all twisted around, her makeup all smeared up, smelling of other men, and her hair has this just laid look to it. Shouts at you to F off as she stumbles past you on her way to the bedroom to pass out for the day.
Wait, so this is your woman. She's out at night, comes in the spot, all drunk, smelling like other men, tells you to F off. So you trying to, okay, but you're her man though. You're the guy. So you've allowed this type of shit to happen. You're the guy though. You're the man, right? So why is your girl acting this way towards you? And you chose her. You put her in position of girlfriend or wife or whatever it is. And she's acting this way. And then you continue to stay with her. Why? That's on you, bro. But let's continue.
Women can't really complain about how terrible dating is. For them, dating is easy. Not so much for men. For men, on the other hand, it's a lot harder. We are expected to pay for everything, plan everything, and make the first move, the second and the 10th.
Aww. He said dating is so easy for women because us men, we have to make the first move. We got to plan shit. We're expected to pay. I mean, it's so hard out here for these guys, man. It's so hard out here for these guys to actually be assertive, to actually make a move. Wow. Like, I feel sorry for you guys out there. You actually have to be a man out here in these streets. A man? I mean, what kind of shit is this? That they want you to be a man? That's wild, but let's continue.
Up with women's hypergamy, craziness, fickleness, drama, and baggage. We do all that and more with no promise of anything in return. All they have to do is sit there and look cute with an attitude.
All they have to do is sit there and look cute with an attitude. That's crazy. All right, let's see if we can get Anonymous back on the line. Hold on, let me try to get him back on the joint. All right, Anonymous, what's going on? Can you hear me? Anonymous. Okay, keep cutting off. I'm like, is that him or is that me? I don't know. Well, you know, we'll see in a second. But anyway, let's continue.
Meanwhile, what do they offer? A bad attitude, no devotion or sincerity, a self-centered disposition, blue hair, another man's kid or two, and an entitlement mentality, just to name a few.
He said they
Girls,
offer.
let me put it in very simple and factual.
He said they offer an attitude and blue hair. What the hell? Is he talking about like some chick that's probably like a feminist or some shit? This is hilarious. Let's continue.
For you, if you are even average looking, not fat, not covered in tats, devoted, have a kind heart with a pleasant and non-crazy disposition. In other words, all the basic human virtues that any normal woman should have anyway. A good man would have found you a long time ago. The very fact you are alone speaks volumes about you. Not the thousands of nice guys in the past you've laughed at, ignored, and wouldn't have bothered to give the time of day to. You've rejected all of them in favor of the bad boys that did you. And
He said, listen, you know, the fact that you're still alone speaks volumes, bitch. Damn, he's going in. He's like, you rejected the nice guys for the bad boys. You slut. Well, let's continue.
And now you are wondering, where are all the nice guys? They're married to women that appreciated them when you tossed them aside. Men have become disinterested in dating and relationships, much less marriage. It's funny that in an age where women rely on their bodies to make their money via OnlyFans or adult films, this has become the best choice for men. No longer do we need to waste time and money on dating, only to end up with nothing in return months down the line. Don't meet to be their source of meals or events or nights out at fancy places, only to get a hug at the end of the night and a pat on the head like a good dog. By eliminating these.
So he's like, you know, we out here taking them out, doing all this extra stuff, and we just get a hug and a pat on the head like a good dog. Like, how do you not have the self-awareness to realize that you're a fucking loser? Like, how? Like, what is going on in these YouTube streets, man? But let's continue.
From our lives and focusing on ourselves, we can make more money, spend our free time with friends or hobbies, and when we need the intimate assistance of a woman, all that money saved from not taking them out can be spent on an experience with a woman who will give you everything you ever wanted and more.
Wait, he said, so we're going to stop dating and then we can save the money and then we can hire a professional. She'll give us everything we ever wanted and more. Really? Everything you ever wanted and more was just sex? That's interesting. But also, what these guys don't get is, one, let's say if we're talking about, you know, you guys in America, you do know it's illegal to pay for sex, unless you're like in Nevada or some shit, right? Two, what you got to understand is that an escort is really there technically to what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they're there for company. They're not actually there for sex. You guys know that, don't you? Like, you will spend maybe $600 on the low end to about maybe, I don't know, $1,200, $2,000 or something to spend an hour or two with a chick, right? And they're supposed to just hang out with you, because them having sex with you for money strictly is prostitution, which is illegal. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And also, if you are paying for prostitutes, what happens is, let's say you know, out somewhere else in another place where it's legal or whatever it is, right? A lot of prostitutes, they're not fucking you with any passion. They're not fucking you like they like you. They're doing enough to get the job done. You understand what I'm saying? You're doing enough to get the job done. Like, what's funny was I heard, who was it? I think it was Caleb Jones, if I'm not mistaken. I was watching one of his videos, and he said that he used to have a fuck buddy who used to like do like prostitution or some shit like that. And then he basically was saying that she said that the reason she liked having sex with him was because it felt normal to have sex with him. Like, it felt good to have sex with him because she was having sex with him because she desired having sex with him versus having to have sex with the guys that were paying her because she despised those niggas. You see what I'm saying? See, this is what these guys don't get, right? These guys think that the whores actually sitting there excited to fuck them. See, the whores will, some of them will pretend they like it because that's how they keep you coming back. But a lot of these dudes don't understand that when you pay for sex, the chick that you're fucking with, in a lot of cases, is disgusted by you. This is what they don't get. Now, some guys will be like, well, I don't care. I'm just, trying to get my, I don't care. And all that others, I don't care. Right? Now, what happens is this, though, is that the thing that you're paying for is not what you're getting. I'm saying it again, the thing that you're paying for is not what you're getting. What I mean by that is this, is that when you are paying a hoe for sex because you want sex so bad because you can't really get it anywhere else or you're having trouble getting it, what you're really paying for is for a woman to desire you. That's what y'all don't get. See, a lot of y'all niggas think y'all paying for sex. No, you're paying for love. That's what you're paying for because that's what you're not getting. You're paying for a chick to give a shit. Do you know that there's some women who are whores who get in situations with guys and the guys pay them just to talk? They just want to talk about their day. They just need a listening ear and shit in a lot of these cases. Right? These dudes want a companion. They want someone to love them and all that other shit. So they may make it seem like, oh yeah, I just want to pay for sex. No, you're paying for love. You want a chick to love you because you have a hard time being desired by women. It's that simple, but let's continue.
Expectations and no strings attached. And when you are done, they leave with a hug and a goodbye. See you next week or month. This is the way to go. Forget all these wasted efforts on these women anymore. The whole reason Western countries are dealing with a horrendous dating market is for one simple fact. Most Western countries have stacked the odds so heavily in women's favor and have given them all the power with no counterbalance. As a matter of fact, they have made the natural counterbalance illegal. That counterbalance is professional intimacy services. If that was legal in Western countries, there is no way that women would act the way they do. The dating market would be a completely different place. Only fans would not exist. Women would be on their best behavior at all times in order to get and keep a man. Feminists would be completely ignored by both men and women, and the adult film industry would dry up overnight.
Let me hear what this. He's basically saying in the West, if they made hoeing illegal, then all of these things would just, these women would start acting right. You understand? The porn industry would be destroyed, right? No. No. See, if they made hoeing legal, all that would happen is that the women would still be fucking the guys they want to fuck, right? The guys who can't get pussy, like, the guys that this guy represents in this video, they'll be fucking the hoes, and then they'll still want the women who aren't trying to get at them. Now, the reason why they'll still want those women is because when you get used to a certain situation, right, it becomes normal to you. So what happens is this. These guys desire whores because they want sex, but on the below the surface, they want some love and some companionship, right? So now if they got access to fucking a bunch of whores anytime they want, what's going to happen is fucking a whole bunch of whores anytime they want is going to get old. Then when that gets old, you know what they're going to want? They're going to want some, you know, a girl who's not a hoe to actually want to be with them and love them. And they're going to be in the same exact place they're in now. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be the same shit. That's how it works. See, it's like saying, you know, like if there's like a bar that serves drinks and it's legal, right? That doesn't mean that people are going to stop like buying liquor at fucking, you know, other places and bring it home. That's not going to like change anything. You know what I'm saying? Just because you can watch movies on Netflix doesn't mean that people don't go to the movies anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, but 336, can you hear me? 336. 336. I can hear you in the background. What's going on? Going once? Yo.
Yo, what up, Okayo?
What's going on? Did you donate?
Yeah, of course, man.
Where'd you donate at?
Excuse me?
Where did you donate?
PayPal.
At? PayPal. Okay, let me
PayPal,
let me double check. Let me double check. Hold on. You know, we got to double check out here. All right. What's your name? What's your name?
Kamal.
Got
Kamal.
you. That's what's up. Appreciate it. All right. So what's going on with you?
Yo, what's up, Okayo? After all, I'm from France, man. So excuse my English.
That's cool. So what's going on? What's up?
Yeah, I was just about the topic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unfortunately, you know, I live in France, and many men think that way, you know. And think like if a woman loves sex, she's a horse. You can marry her, you can do nothing. And you know, I know because now I'm learning them, you know. So I have no issue with sex. I know women love sex and everything, but some, you know, because many men have this kind of thinking, like the guy on the video you show. It's like the women are used to this kind of treatment. You understand?
Right.
Like they want men to, for them it's normal. Like men go like simping, go on fancy dinner and everything, you know. So, and on top of that, I don't know what you think about it, you know, but there's like the female coach, that female dating coach. You understand? Like they teach women to a real man is a simp, basically.
Oh yeah, I know about that. Yeah, so they have a lot of you know, female dating coaches that are teaching women to find guys who are gonna like pay for everything, buy them everything, do all the extra shit and all that other stuff. But hey, listen, you know, it works because there's a lot of guys out there who ain't got no game and they're simps and they're gonna do all that shit. So fuck it. You understand what I'm saying? Like they gotta learn somehow. So let them chicks take advantage of them and do all that other bullshit. And then maybe they'll, you know, like snap out of their nonsense and then learn better. Sometimes guys have to get used so that they can actually come towards the game. That's just how it has to happen sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. But don't you think that it can influence the woman? Like, I mean, if you're, for me, for example, many women say like I'm a player, so they don't take me seriously, you know. And sometimes I like a woman, she's just bound.
Well, yeah, I mean that's, you know, that's gonna happen sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of the game sometimes. Sometimes some women, they're going to feel like, okay, this guy has a lot of women. I don't really, you know, I feel uncomfortable with that, and so forth and so on. You see what I'm saying? But it's just, you know, it's just something you gotta just understand. You gotta charge those girls to the game, and then just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you, man. But I just want to say, like, unfortunately, in France, many men have this mindset, and you know, So women are used to this. So sometimes when you have game, I mean, when you're learning game, because I'm not on top of my game, you know, I'm just learning. Like they just bounce, you know. They like, no, this guy is not a normal dude, you know. So
yeah, you gotta let them go. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let them go, and you know, if they want to come back, they come back. If not, they don't. Then you just move on to the next woman. That's why there's an abundance of women, and some women just not ready for certain things. You just gotta understand that. You know, a lot of guys think that, you know, well, shit didn't happen because, you know, like I don't got game. Sometimes your game is so tight that shit also won't happen because of that too. So it's always, you know, it's those two sides of the same coin. You feel what I'm saying? But you have anything else you want to say? Because I gotta get the next caller real quick. You got anything else, dude?
No, nothing else. Thank you for the game, and that's it, man. I just want to share what is happening in France, you know. So that's it, man. Just thank you and good show.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, brother. All right, so we got 412 was popping. Who's this?
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Carlos? AT calling. You know, definitely did donate.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, my shit is going slow. What's going on with you? What's popping?
Yeah, definitely. You know, had to call about like both the videos that you know, with the first guy saying like, oh, you're definitely going to, you know, pay, or you're going to drop all this money, might as well give it to her.
Right.
And, you know, been following you for a long time. Others, and it's like, because of that, I've been able to have plenty of experiences with ladies where I didn't pay. They came to the crib, went to their crib, or maybe one date where I spent like, you know, $25, $30 for some drinks. Next date or same date, they came over. I wasn't dropping hundreds of dollars to, you know, hook up with her or anything else. And so it's like, it's all about effort. Are you willing to put in the time and effort to make it happen?
Right. That's a fact. And you know what the funny part is? A lot of guys be thinking that tricking, like there's no effort in tricking. You still gotta find a chick that is what, because some girls, just because you paying them, that don't mean they gonna fuck you. You see what I'm saying? Like the chick still can choose not to fuck with you. So, you know, that also happens too. So the thing is that a lot of these guys, what they like to do is they like to rationalize it to make themselves feel better about what they're doing. You understand? And see, if they want to go trick, that's cool. But the problem is because they don't actually call it for what it is, that's why they feel the need to try to rationalize it, because they actually deep down don't feel comfortable about doing it, in a sense, because they would rather not do it. You understand? See, these guys rather not have to fuck with these chicks that way, but they feel like they have no choice, because they're like, well, fuck all this game shit, you know, fuck all of that. That's some bullshit. And these women are just like this. So in order for me to make shit happen, I have no choice but to do this. And then on top of that, they try to rationalize it to make it seem like it's smart. Like, oh, you know what? You know, I'm smarter, because what I'm doing is I'm just giving her the money straight up, and I'm just like cutting to the chase. And you guys are idiots because y'all are taking her out, and y'all are doing this, and y'all are doing that. And so they try to make themselves feel better about the fuckery. It's terrible.
Right. And then also, it goes to immediately, well, what does the chick look like? Or show some receipts, because they know your logic is sound, that you can do it. It has been done. But then all of a sudden, now, well, what does she look like? You ain't getting no hoes, or your hoes are ugly.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Terrible.
And then it becomes, okay, even if you said every chick you got was ugly, the ugly chicks are still picky. They're not giving it up to every dude. They're not, you know, going over dudes' cribs on the first date. They're playing guys, making them take them on dates and stuff like that.
Right.
So even that takes effort.
Right. Because the thing is, see, they think, again, this comes from not having experience. They think in their mind, getting a hot woman is damn near unattainable. So if you're saying, well, I'm getting a bunch of chicks without spending money, they're like, oh, they must be whack. Because how the fuck are you going to get a hot girl to fuck you quickly just like that when it's impossible? That's what they're thinking, because they're coming at it from their perspective. You see what I'm saying? They think that there's something more like a ugly chick, or who they would consider ugly, is easier to fuck, and the hot woman is like, you know, super hard. And the only way you could do that without, you know, the only way you could do that quickly is you have to pay. This is what's in their mind. It's like, you have to pay this. And it's like, that's when you know dudes have just embraced being a loser. It's terrible.
Right. And then as far as like with the other, videos concerned, as far as, marriage and all that kind of stuff, to me, I've been married, been divorced. And when I get, it can be, tumultuous at times, as you said, and others, it's like, if you can have a successful relationship, that's one of the hardest things to be able to pull off, to be in your manhood, to be able to keep that woman. So to me, I guess I feel like, even though my ex is still, we're divorced, but she still want to get back with me, does stuff for me. So I feel like, if you can, do that and maintain that, you've actually, to me, won the game.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. And see, and dudes don't get that. They don't understand, or they think they have no influence over women. And so this is why because even if you think about it, the fact that a guy feels like he needs to give a woman money in order to get access to sex is basically saying that the woman or women don't like sex. They don't like men. You feel what I'm saying? And so therefore I have to do this in order to get to it, which is weird as fuck, because the woman is the other half that's supposed to want the dick. So if she wants the dick, why are you paying her to get the pussy when the chick also is getting the dick in return? But see, when guys don't see themselves as valuable, then they look at their dick and they're like, well, my dick isn't valuable, so I have to give her something of value, which is the money.
Dick is a gift.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they do. It's crazy.
Oh, and the last thing I wanted to say before you jump off, and in that party video where we're talking about, you go months down the line, you spend so much money. Isn't it incumbent on the man to figure out after 1 or 2 dates, or to say, hey, looking to hang out, hook up. If she's giving you maybes, I'll let you know.
Right.
Taking forever to get back to you. Isn't it incumbent on you to figure that out and be like, okay, she's not with it, and move on to the next, instead of being struggling on for months?
Right. Exactly. And that's the thing. See, most of this is because even in the, this long video I was showing, they keep saying things as if they were not there. Like, oh, well, the woman just is doing this. She just comes in and she kicks her shoes off. She comes into bed and she fucking curses you out. She has an attitude and so forth and so on. I'm like, bro, that's your girl. You picked her. You chose her. You allowed her to continue to be in your life acting this way. Like, so it's not like she's acting this way independent of you. She's acting this way based off of the relationship y'all have. You see what I'm saying? Because if this was just how women are, then every dude would be having this same fucking complaint. Every dude would be talking about this shit. But they're not, though. You see what I'm saying? So if they're not, then that means it's not the women, it's that particular dude and that chick in the situation. And if he's the leader, he's the one that's creating the situation, then that's him creating that situation that he's in right now. This is terrible. And they just never get this shit.
Right. And it goes back to, I guess, what you always say. It's like, it's inside of you, because if you're in it and you're allowing it to happen, whose fault is that?
Right. Exactly. It's crazy. Shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to call and say, man. It's all your time and info.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, brother. All right. So let me see what else. I think we got maybe like 2 more minutes on this video. Let me see what else they say. No, 3 more minutes. Let me see what else they're saying on here real quick. If they're saying any more of this sad shit.
You don't see countries with legalized professional intimacy services complaining about dating. Sadly, it is not lying if you go out on a date with a bunch of expectations on what you should do, what you have to say, how you have to be, to even get close to maybe getting in the door at the end of the night with a girl who wants to be paid for it.
Okay, hold on. I think Anonymous is trying to call back. Hold on. Let me try to get Anonymous back on the fucking line. Hold on. Hold on. Let me try to get Anonymous back on the joint. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. So, Anonymous, what's going on, man? Who's this?
Hey, is that me talking?
Yeah, that's you, bro. What's going on? Did you donate?
No, okay, no, I didn't donate, but the question though.
Oh no, you gotta donate. Hit that donate button. Hit the Cash App, and then call right back. All right. Appreciate it, man. All right, call back. All right. So let me continue this.
you, asks what your needs are, what you want, and fulfill your fantasy because to her it's a job. With a normal girl, it's a job to try and meet her expectations. With the professional girl, her job is to meet yours. All men.
Oh my goodness. He said with a normal wait, hold on. We gotta rewind that bullshit again. Hold on. I gotta rewind that bullshit again. Hold the fuck up. Hold on. Hold on. Let me rewind this shit. Damn, why's my shit acting this way? God damn it. Shit won't make me rewind it. God damn it. Hold on. Why's my shit acting that way? This is crazy. Hold on. Let me go back to it real quick. Did this nigga say? Oh, it took me back to the beginning of the fucking video. Why the fuck is it doing that? My phone is acting crazy right now. But basically, what he was saying was that it's the woman's job as an escort or a hoe to fulfill your needs, right? But with a regular chick, she's expecting that's supposed to be your job to fulfill hers. But again, this is the type of shit that I'm talking about, where these guys with no fucking game talk all this nonsense. Well, let me see if I can start this again.
Maybe getting in the door at the end of the night with a girl who wants to be paid for it. You know what you're going to get. She caters to you.
All right, hold on.
Asks what your needs are. Industry would dry up overnight. You don't see.
Oh, somebody's calling again. Hold on. We got another call. Hold on.
It's with legalized professional intimacy.
All right, so let's go to hold on. Let's get to this call real quick. All right, 678. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, G-Folks, how you doing?
What up, bro? Did you donate?
Donate? I ain't donate. I'm sorry.
Nah, you folks, you know the rules. Donate, call back, brother. I appreciate it. You guys already know the rules, man. Come on, fam. Stop it. Hold on, try to get this shit. Hold on. This should be acting slow on this damn internet shit with the hotel. All right, so now let's get calling back. Try to get Anonymous back on the line. Hold on one second. All right, so Anonymous, did you donate, my brother?
No, but you did say some goofy shit though. You must be a threat on this.
What? I hear what you're saying. Anonymous, call back and donate. Talk. I don't understand. Like, are niggas just slow? Are they slow? Like, what's going on? Donate, and then we can have a conversation. It's really that simple. He's like, yo, but you said some stupid shit. Okay, tell me what the stupid shit I said after you donate. It's that simple. Like, these niggas is wild out here. All right, hold on. I think Efos is trying to call back. Hold on. All right, so let me get you're going to try to get Efosa back on the line real quick. All right, Efos, is this you?
Yeah, I donate, but it won't let me go through. I donate from Cash App, but it won't go through. It won't go through. I don't know, for some reason I don't understand.
It's not going through? Are you sure?
I'm sure it's not going through.
Let me see.
I don't know how to do Cash App, man.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what's popping with the Cash App.
It won't go through.
It's going through right now. I just clicked on it, bro. What are you talking about? I literally clicked on it. You clicked on it at the top of the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, click on that shit again. I literally just clicked on it at the top of the chat.
I mean, I send you money. You won't let me send you money. You know what I'm saying? What?
It won't let you send me money. So how the hell did somebody else send me some shit? That's weird.
I don't know. I mean, it's my problem. I tried to donate to you. You want me to sing? You want me to sing? I don't know. Maybe my cash has a fight.
All right. So real quick, what's your question, man? Real quick. We're gonna give you 60 seconds. Go ahead. What's your question?
My question is that how I can improve my mouthpiece.
Oh my goodness. All right. So this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you real simple. Go to badboymembership.com because I have a program called How to Improve Your Mouthpiece, and I got a part 2. So I have 2 programs on how to improve your mouthpiece, bro. On the Bad Boy membership. Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
I can't afford right now.
Oh man, bro. Listen, the game costs, bro. I'm telling you, but listen, save up some money, get on the membership, and check out those programs because I tell you how to, improve the mouthpiece heavy. You feel what I'm saying? All right?
Yeah.
All right, bro. I appreciate the call, my brother. All right. All right. So let's go back to this thing real quick. Let me see where this shit is at. All right, let's listen to this craziness again real quick. Let me see. Oh shit, hold on. Let me cut off this part. Let me cut this part off. All right. So let's hear what this
Intimacy services complaining about dating. Sadly, it is not lying if you go out on a date with a bunch of expectations on what you should do, what you have to say, how you have to be, to even get close to maybe getting in the door at the end of the night with a girl who wants to be paid for it. You know what you're going to get. She caters to you, asks what your needs are, what you want, and tries to fulfill your fantasy because to her it's a job. With a normal girl, it's a job to try and meet her expectations. With the professional girl, her job is to meet yours.
He said with a normal girl, it's a job to meet her expectations. You see how these niggas think? You see how this thing? He's like, it's a job to meet her expectations. Right? But then he says, the other girl's going to fulfill everything you need because it's her job to do that for you. But see, if you had this thing called game, then the women that you are in a situation with, in a relationship with, they will meet your expectations. Like, I don't understand. Like, come on, man. Okay, it says, is it okay to get laid with a hotter girl in order to get detached from one in the past? The truth is inside you, but is it okay to use external things for some extra help? Oh, this is the thing. You shouldn't be necessarily trying to use another chick to get over a chick because you're not going to get over the chick because by you dealing with the other woman with that mentality, you're still tying yourself to the other woman that you're trying to get over. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that in order to get over that situation, you got to go through the situation, meaning that you just go through the feelings that you're feeling, understand that it's there, and just let it fucking pass. And that's it. You feel what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. Ain't nothing more complicated than that. You feel what I'm saying? But let's continue. This video is almost over. I'm just curious to see all the other crazy shit they're gonna talk about.
All men pay for intimacy. The only question a man needs to ask himself is, do you want to pay for it all the time with your wife or girlfriend, or once in a while with a professional?
Wait, he said all men pay for intimacy? What is... Yo, listen, man. Listen. Let me tell you guys something. I'm so happy I'm not a modern male. I'm so happy I'm not one of these guys out here. I'm so happy. Oh my God, if I had to be a fucking modern male, oh my God. Is this what y'all niggas think? Crazy, but let's continue.
Years ago, when your typical woman had a low body count, the wife or girlfriend was a far better option. But today, most women sleep around constantly, so the playing field has evened out. Most women today have slept with as many as 50 plus men by age 30. Women have everything to gain and nothing to lose by getting married. Women risk nothing. Absolutely nothing. Men have everything to lose and nothing to gain by getting married. Men risk everything and have everything to lose by getting married. It's very hard to find a vehicle that is actually for sale these days. Better to just get a rental, gun it hard, then hand it back. Look for low mileage, good bodywork, and a comfy seat. Don't fall in love with it. Remember, it's just a rental and there's plenty more to try out. You can get a longer term lease but never buy. Terms and conditions state it's never really yours anyway. Thanks for...
So we're going back to the whole, women in cars and all that other shit thing. I think this is the end of the video.
The Circle of Kings. As always, we're looking forward to your support. So please hit the like button.
Yo, they got the nerve. The name of this channel is called Circle of Kings. What? I've never heard of a king bitching about women. Never heard of it. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But anyway, that's this is what I'm saying, guys. Like, these sexually undesirable males are going to continue to lose unless they want to stop being a loser. And unfortunately, a lot of these guys don't want to stop being a loser. They like being losers. You understand what I'm saying? They like being losers. But if they want to stop being a loser and start being a winner, then they will be sexually desirable. You understand? But if these guys keep going in this direction, blaming chicks, of course, I was like, I know they're gonna have to say something about the body count at some point in this fucking video. I knew it wasn't gonna end until they talked about some body count shit. You feel what I'm saying? But guys, if you have a question, Q in the chat. If you want to call in, the call-in number is 646-481-3901. All right, let me see what some of these questions are saying. It says, I'm planning to get into an open relationship with a girl I've been hooking up with for a year, but I know nothing about open relationships. Mind giving me a sample of an open relationship? Well, bruh, this is the thing. If you really want to be in an open relationship, right? Understand that you're gonna have some good time management skills. You're also going to need to make sure that you actually are able to pull other women. You feel what I'm saying? And because this is the thing, if a lot of you guys, to be honest, y'all might not be equipped for open relationship, because in order to really effectively have this type of relationship, you need to know how to get some women. You understand? Don't be having an open relationship and you can't pull no chicks. You understand? It's going to be a disaster. Because your chick going to be fucking and you ain't going to be fucking. And you're going to feel some type of way. It's going to be a disaster. So make sure you have good time management skills and that you could get some women. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you could do that shit. Hold on, let me see. I think somebody was trying to get one here. Might be this player. Hold on 1 second. All right, so monogamous player, what's going on? What's popping, bro?
Yes, sir. What's good, Mr. Lucario? Did my donation go through?
Hold on. Let me see if it
or cash out.
Let me see if it goes through. Where did it go? No, I didn't see it. Why am I not seeing that shit? I see somebody else's, but I don't see yours. That's weird. You send it?
Yeah,
maybe it's the internet or something that's going slow as shit. I don't know. But anyway, what's going on with you, man? What's popping with you?
Yes, sir. It depends on my system. It's content. But yeah, Mr. Lucario, I'm glad that you're talking about this. I actually just woke up, so I'm kind of late to the live stream. It kind of ties into. I was watching the live stream that Miles was on a couple of nights ago with that panel.
Right.
And it was a video that you actually put out on your motivation page, right? And I think that video is very, very important because you was basically saying this, like, you are a bullshitter if you're a part of the problem.
Right.
And the reason why I'm putting this up because when I was watching that panel with Miles in it, I'm just only talking about the ideas. I ain't bringing on nobody's lane because I'm actually a fan of the people that I was watching, but this is some ideas I disagree, right?
Right.
So there was one woman kept telling Miles, he was saying that, well, it's women are fucked up and and there are 20% of the men out here in the world is fucking all these women, right?
Right.
See, first of all, Mario, I just hate how men just act like sex is just such a hard thing to get. Mr. Mario, I've been getting sex since I was a teen.
Right.
And I came into an era where I wasn't the only teen getting sex. Me and all my partners was getting sex.
Right.
And as we gotten older, you know what I'm saying, our sexual experience translated with our age. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, is it really just only 20% of guys? But the question I have, and Miles asked that same question to the guy, whose fault is that?
Right.
See, I'm glad that you put out that video about, okay, you're a part of the bullshit or you're a part of the problem if you're participating in it.
Right.
These 80% of guys that's complaining about all women and the 20% of men still want to fuck these women. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of the day, you're still part of the problem. And at the same time, if you're a part of the 80% that's not getting the coochie, then whose fault is that?
Right.
It's your fault because if women ain't shit and women are following along to guys that's going to lead them down a bad path. Once that guy, then you're still part of the problem.
Right. Oh, you just cutting out a little bit.
Mr. Carter.
Oh, you say you cutting out a little bit. You still there?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It was cutting out a little bit. But go ahead. What you saying?
But now I was just asking, like, what is your take about all these guys talking about the 80%? I mean, 20% of guys is fucking up the world or whatever the case may be, versus them understanding that if I change my mindset, I could be that 20%.
Right. Exactly.
Change my mindset. But what's your take on that?
Yeah. The thing is that dudes who complain about that are the ones that look at themselves as the 80% that's not making shit happen. So the thing is that if they're complaining about it, they have the power to change their situation specifically. So why are they not changing their situation? You see what I'm saying? So this is the difference between a male who feels he's powerless versus a man who understands his power and his value. So a man who understands his power and his value understands, like, hey, I create the situations of my life to benefit me and I keep things the way I want it so that I can make shit happen. The male, on the other hand, he's like, well, I'm powerless. It's, like I have no choice. It's just these women act this way and I can't do anything about this. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing with a lot of these dudes is that they really believe that they have no power in the situation, that they have no value in the situation. And that comes out in how they talk, that comes out in the things that they say, that comes out in their worldview, all of that shit. Because the thing is this, the guys who are in the quote unquote 20%, right? Those guys you don't ever hear bitching about nothing. See what I'm saying? The guys who aren't in that are the ones that's bitching. You see what I mean? It's terrible.
That's true.
It's terrible, man.
That's true. Players are not complaining about the bullshit. But the guys that are not the players are complaining about that. And the last thing I want to say, Mr. Cario, shout out to the video that you did earlier, because here's when that that you're a part of the bullshit. When you're still trying to operate on guarantees. I saw the video that you posted earlier this morning, and you was basically saying that like a lot of guys feel some type of way because their girl could possibly leave or whatever the case may be, right? And Mr. Cario, you even said it. You was like, if you operate on worry and insecurity and mistrust, there's not going to be no strong foundation. So even when the expiration date comes, you're not going to grow with the situation.
Right.
But if you let the situation stay consistent and you allow the girl to be consistent, even when the expiration of the situation stops, both parties benefited. You always say, Mr. Macario, if you got a woman that's being consistent with you and she's supporting you directly, indirectly, and you became a billionaire, guess what? You elevated and she elevated and she helped you elevate and you help both of y'all elevate.
Right.
So
exactly.
even when y'all, grow apart and divorce, she's worth whatever she's worth. You know what I'm saying? She's worth half that. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't be serious because y'all gain value. You see what I'm saying? So regardless, if it stops, y'all gain most out of that situation.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But so many guys, they so focused on the guarantee, it don't allow them to live and experience the moment with the chick.
Exactly. Right. That's they always worried about all this other shit. So they're sitting there having anxiety the whole fucking relationship. It's terrible. You know what I'm saying? This shit is whack.
Right, yeah. And last thing I want to say, Mr. Sawyer, what if you in a situation with a girl and it's meant for y'all to go through whatever y'all go through for y'all to grow and find somebody else?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So you just got to live life. But that's all I want to say, Mr. Collier. Thank you for the opportunity.
Sir, appreciate the call. Appreciate it, man. All right. All right, so let me, guys, you can call in. Let me see some more of these questions real quick. Let me see what's happening with some more of these questions. Hold on, let me see. Okay, what is Baki saying? Hold on, we already clicked on. Why is that one clicking on that one? This shit going slow as shit. Okay, it says, to be honest, that goes for a lot of us men too, only wanting kids because we were raised to believe we should all have kids. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true too. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see what else. So how do you get one behind the scenes? Is it networking? Do you have to know somebody? How do you get one what? What are you talking about? You gotta rephrase that again because I don't know what you were saying specifically. What's the difference between faking it till you make it and changing your ways to become the person you want to be? Well, the thing is, you don't need to fake anything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people feel like they need to fake it till they make it, but faking it till you make it is really you trying to get people to think of you a certain way or look at you a certain way, right? And you don't need to do that type of shit. See, the thing is that you just have to stay focused on making something happen and going in the direction you want to go, and then you'll get there. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you spend a lot of time and energy faking it, and a lot of times makes it harder for you to make it because you're spending extra energy trying to fake it. So instead of trying to fake it, just put more energy in trying to make it. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see. So what are your thoughts of a guy buying a life sex doll if he refuses to pay for sex and actually cannot get any, and he is talking to women, and it's a huge dry spell? Listen, do whatever you want. Listen, I'm not here to tell y'all what to do. I'm here to explain to y'all what happens. So what that means is this. So for example, like, dudes will be like, oh, you be getting on dudes is tricking. I'm like, no, trick if you want. I'm just letting you know what happens. Meaning that if you keep tricking and you don't know how to attract women, what's going to happen is that when you find a woman that you're really interested in, you're not going to know how to maintain her. You're not going to know how to, be in a long-term relationship, which is ironic because a lot of these dudes who are advocating all this tricking and shit, these are the same guys who will turn around and say, well, I don't like a woman with a high body count. Why? Because she can't pair bond, which means he's trying to bond with a woman. How the fuck are you going to bond with a woman when you don't know how to maintain a relationship because you've been tricking all day? You see what I'm saying? So what you're doing is actually working against you for what you want in the long run. See, that's the point of learning game, so that when you do get in those situations, you're actually with a woman who you really want to be with, you know how to maintain that situation. But you can't maintain that situation by doing all that goofy shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's the weirdest fucking thing. Like, these dudes want this shit this way, but the thing that they're doing right now is not helping them to be able to get the thing that they eventually want. It's terrible. All right, so you said, what's the difference between dating websites and dating apps? I struggle to create proper profile on apps, but websites are more optional. What are you talking about? It's the same shit, bro. It's the same shit. You can go on Tinder on your computer, or you can go on Tinder on your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shit. It says, regarding getting over a chick, is it normal for it to take long? I'm 8 months in now and still experiencing strong negative emotions, especially after I bumped into her a month ago. Well, sometimes, it just all depends, bro. You understand? Like, the thing is, like, let's say you was with a girl for like 10, 15, 20 years, you know, that might take longer to get over that shit versus a girl you've been with for like a year. You understand? But at the same time, though, is that, you know, just you got to continue to just focus on your shit and do what you do. And eventually all of that shit is going to fall by the wayside. You see what I'm saying? So you're going through it, just go through the shit. And then just, you know, it'll be better later. You feel what I'm saying? You said a Tinder Gold or Platinum. Yeah, just get Tinder Gold and shit. I don't think you need to get the Platinum because the Gold just gives you the all the things you really need to be able to match with as many women as possible and get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, anybody, if you want to call up, we're gonna do another 5 minutes and then we're gonna wrap this shit the fuck up. Or if you have any questions, you know, make that shit go down. Also, remember, guys, make sure that you go to badboymembership.com and masculineidentitymembership.com and join the memberships. Get up on the memberships ASAP so that you can step up your game so that you don't turn into one of these losers out here complaining about women, talking about, man, you know, these women out here, they don't care and I'm just going to get hired professional. And it shit is sad, bro. It's sad. Like, I'm really, really disappointed in these niggas. This is really disappointing. You understand what I'm saying? Really disappointing. See, this is why I had to fucking show the screenshots of the dating apps and everything, because it's like these dudes really are going down the rabbit hole of really believing that women don't value them. But see, the reason women don't value them at this moment is because these motherfuckers don't value themselves. It's crazy. All right, let me see. Let's go to 832. All right, 832 was popping. Who this?
Yes, this is Cliff.
Cliff, I got you. Appreciate the donation, brother. What's going on? What's popping with you? What up?
Yes, I had asked a question in the live chat, and it was a question about eye contact. Let's see. I asked her on the lines of like what does it mean when girls whenever I make eye contact, you know, girls tend to either roll their eyes or give me the stank face, and I was wondering if I should keep approaching when that happens, or should I just keep it moving?
Okay, so let me ask you this: are you staring at these women? Try to get eye contact?
Well, not necessarily staring, but I'm looking their way, and you know, and once they make contact, they give me that look. Because
they probably know that they see that you staring at them. They see that you. So what you're doing is that you're trying to get eye contact, and then because they can feel you staring at them, when they finally look at you, they're looking at you like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? You feel what I'm saying? Versus you just see a girl and walk in and approach her. So why don't you walk and approach them first before you get eye contact?
I see what you're saying.
Right. So you standing here looking like a psycho, just staring. You're up there like, you know, just staring and shit. It's just like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
I thought you had to make eye contact first. Then
no. Who told you that shit? No. What are you talking about, man?
That was. I guess that's my bad, man.
Yeah, you got to listen. If you see a girl, go up to her and start having a conversation. Talk to her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to sit there and wait for her to look at you, because now what it is that you probably standing there, she could see you through her sort of like peripheral vision or whatever, and then when she turns and she looks at you, she's like, "Why is this nigga staring at me?" You feel what I'm saying?
Oh.
Right.
Okay, I see. Like seeing as how I may not think that that's staring, but but at that moment she might think that I'm staring.
Exactly. So yeah, just go up there and talk to her, and that's it. You feel what I'm saying?
My God, that's simple as that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey,
bro.
appreciate that. Appreciate that, Mr. Lucario.
All right, come on, brother. All right. All right. So, guys, I'm about to wrap this shit up. So, again, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com. Make sure you guys get the Masculine Identity soap. Also, there's still tickets left for the live stream viewing of the Game Kings 2 Vegas seminar. So you guys can still get that if you haven't gotten the tickets, because tickets are sold out. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will holler at y'all later. All right. So remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out. Y'all be safe. Later.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
You put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose,
even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Ladies and gentlemen,